Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Oh, the football's loose. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. Cooper to Jean to return this for the Eagles. And there's pressure, but he sends off a good one. This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Mayfield to throw. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This is Irving on second. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20. And a first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All right, set now, first and 10. Motion man sent left. First down throw here, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And the hit helps set him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. Second and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Running with Irving again on second. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, You got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at a fourth down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Buccaneers, then receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. We give to Irving to start this drive. He spins right by him. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Baker now off to play fake. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 16. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's got it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 14, Eagles nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down, Eagles.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts yet again. He finds Dotson left side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. It's Hurts once again. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Hurts throwing again. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They put a receiver in motion here left. And again, here's Hurts. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rashad White on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. How How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st down, here's Baker. Escapes a defender. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Baker throwing again. Catch made left side by Abuka. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker now off the play fake. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. First down, ball at the 36. Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To A.J. Brown. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Jukes one defender, and they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Hurts yet again. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The throw is caught. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll run here following the penalty. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
By the Bucs.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Mayfield will look to throw. That one's good to Godwin. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Sound the cannons, baby! The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.